Hello fellow stackers, 365 here, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I wanted to discuss CBDC. Now here in the UK they've actually given it a name, they've actually called it the digital pound. And if you go on to the Bank of England's website you can see they've got quite a large page dedicated to the digital pound. Now they've got Q&As, they've got the small print, they've got how it will work and all the rest of it. So really interesting to read through, and it just goes to show that it's not something that's kind of up for discussion, it's not something they're talking about, it's not something that might happen or might not happen. This is really happening. They're literally bringing out their own centralized cryptocurrency, if you like. Now if you have a look at the first question, it asks, why is the Bank of England looking into the digital pound? And it goes on to say that people aren't using cash as much, they're mainly making payments with digital purposes, and that's why they're looking to bring out this new form of digital cash. Now, I think that's absolutely insane. People aren't choosing to pay with less cash. It's being forced upon us. We're being made not to pay with cash because they're closing down the high street banks. It's so difficult now if you wanted to go somewhere and get cash. There's not like how it used to be where businesses could go into the bank and pay in cash and withdraw cash to stock up their registers and things like that. Most banks now, they haven't even got a person actually working behind the counter. It's all on computers and all kind of the electronic dispensers and things like that. So it's not the fact that we're choosing to pay in digital, it's the fact that it's been forced upon us. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section. How do you feel about the new currency that's going to be coming in very soon by the looks of this website? Like I said, it goes into very fine detail of how it's going to work. Now, they also say on the website that there's new forms of money emerging and some of these could pose risks to financial stability. And what I guess they're talking about there is the cryptocurrencies. Now, a lot of people like the idea of cryptocurrency because it's decentralized. However, with this, it's basically everything that people don't want in a kind of currency, a digitalized currency. This is completely centralized. It's a way of the government turning around and saying, I think the crypto technology is great. However, we are going to take that and we're going to force it upon people. And then I guess the next stage will be banning crypto. I can't see it being not long after this is introduced that they ban crypto, or they might ban crypto the day or week or month before they actually introduce their own digital currency, because they're not going to want to have competition, are they? They're going to want to bring out their new currency. They're going to want it to work. They're not going to want something else kind of battling alongside it. Now, I think what draws people to crypto is what draws people to precious metals. What people like so much about precious metals is it's not an unlimited supply. This stuff has to be mined. It has to be dug up from the ground and mined, and it's not something that is like money where it can just be printed out of thin air. And that's what people like about crypto. With Bitcoin, for example, it's limited supply. With a lot of the cryptos that have stood the test of times, they have a limited supply. The same with Litecoin, it's got a limited supply. So therefore it's done very well and it's stood the test of time. And people like the fact that the cryptocurrency they're investing in has a limited supply, because then the only thing that's going to happen to its value is it's going to increase, because the same as with precious metals, you can't just print it out of thin air. There's a limited supply, so the more people that want it, the higher the demand is and the higher the price goes. So that's the big thing I think the government, they're not missing, but that's the thing they're avoiding mentioning. The people like cryptocurrency because it's a limited supply, the same way we like our precious metals, it's a limited supply. However, when they bring out this new digital pound, it's going to be exactly the same as cash. It's going to be unlimited. If anything, it's going to be even more easier for them to print, because they no longer have to actually physically print banknotes and things like that. They can literally just type on a computer and suddenly there's a lot more in circulation. So it's really scary, and it does make me think that even more so long term, I've made a great decision to invest in precious metals, because I see that inflation is just going to keep increasing. I can't see it going down anytime soon. Like I said, I think the next stage for the government now is to ban cryptocurrency. So that's something to definitely think about if you're invested in cryptocurrency. Now, like I said before, I'm not a financial advisor. This is just my thoughts and opinions, and I'm quite heavily weighted in crypto as well. I've got quite a large holding of my main overall portfolio in cryptocurrencies. So again, it's something I need to think about, because like I said, I can't see the government bringing out their own kind of centralized form of cryptocurrency, if you like, and then letting normal cryptocurrency that's decentralized run alongside it, because that's just a competition for them. So it's really, really interesting. It's really scary times ahead. It's really uncertain times ahead. And I think that's why I'm so, even more so, so thankful that I got into precious metals, because there's so much going on in the world at the moment that it's nice to actually have a physical asset. Because even actual currency that is kind of physical at the moment in your wallet, although they say on the website that it's not going to replace cash and this is going to kind of run alongside cash, it won't be long, in my opinion, before they completely get rid of cash and then it's completely digitalized. So yeah, really scary times ahead. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section. Just a small video to kind of touch upon CBDC, because I've had a number of people message me asking my thoughts on it. It's not something I'm looking forward to. I like having physical assets. I actually even like having cash, because I like having it in my hand. I'm not a person that always pays with credit or debit card. I haven't even got Apple Pay set up on my phone, for example. I like literally having the physical cash, because not only is it nice to actually have it in your hand, it's also makes you be better with spending your money, because when you pay with credit or debit card and you're just whacking it on the machine, you're not actually kind of parting with anything. You're not seeing the money leave your wallet, for example. So I've always preferred cash, because it's a lot harder to spend. If you've got a £10 note and you walk past a shop and you think, shall I grab a drink, and you've only got a £10 note, you think, well, I don't really want to break into this £10 note. I'll wait till I get home and get a drink. Whereas if you've got Apple Pay or a debit card or credit card, you'll walk in and you'll buy a drink and you'll just touch it on the machine, and then you brought it. And again, that might be another reason why the Bank of England want to bring in this digital currency, so it makes people more freely spend. Because like I said, it goes without saying, people part with their cash a lot more when it's a lot easier to do, when they're using a credit card, a debit card, Apple Pay. And like I said, when you've got the hard physical cash in your hand, it's a lot harder to part with, because you've actually got to count it out. You buy a pair of trainers and you've got to count out the money, whereas you've got less emotion when you're using a debit or credit card or Apple Pay. So yeah, like I said, let me know what you think about all this in the comment section. It's a bit of a touchy subject for me, really, because like I said, I am quite heavily invested in crypto, and the closer this gets to being a reality, the closer I see we are going to get to a stage where, like China has already done, where they ban crypto. So yeah, like I said, let me know what you think about that. Thanks as always for all the support. Thanks for watching my videos, and I hope you have a nice day.